Hello and welcome back to our Let's Play of Rimworld. This would be episode 9. I actually recorded this episode 2 days before I uploaded that Rimworld episode. Or not the Rimworld, the Factorio episode, but the sound got messed up significantly. Like, it was obnoxious. I literally spent a week trying to get it to render properly, but that didn't work, so thank God for save states. Otherwise, I would have had to do a voiceover. I'm actually kind of sad because there's a really cool raid that I was very successful in and netted me a lot of high-value weapons. But, yeah, I don't know. I just don't like the idea of doing a voiceover after the fact for some reason. Anyway, this episode we're going to be doing a little bit of building a sick bay, and I'm also going to research machining because the idea of crafting guns is interesting and new, I believe, in this version. So yeah, let's research that. That'll take care of our research project that it's telling me I don't have. And then let's start the game and see what happens. Yeah, the reason I don't particularly want to go back, I'm also going to unforbid all these eggs so they can be used as food. We've got enough chickens. Anyway, the reason I don't want to just do a voiceover for episode 9 is mostly because it takes the surprise out, you know? Like, when I'm playing this game, I think a lot of, well, this game is reliant on, whoa, that was a cool thing that just happened, I didn't expect that. And, ooh, solar flare. You don't really get that if you're doing a voiceover after the fact. So, I don't know, I think it's usually better to, oh look, another one of my chicks is getting attacked and presumably eaten by an injured warg. I might shoot that warg. Anyway, yeah, you know, like, the whole thing why I do these episodes I don't really care about chicks starving in real time is so that I can talk about what's going on and you can hear my reactions to what's going on. Even though it would be easier to just like record these episodes, make them an hour long, and then speed them up by a factor of 3 to make them 20 minutes. Like, you'd still understand what was going on. But either you'd be listening to a chipmunk tune of my voice, or I'd have to do a voiceover after the fact, in which case something like, oh no, this raid, I need to plan this out carefully and then hope that this dude doesn't get shot. Oh, hey, Schaefer pulled off a really, really cool shot. Like, that becomes, and this is the point in the raid where Schaefer pulls off a really cool shot. It was very helpful. And I think my voice is monotonous enough already that I don't need to add extra monotony by doing voiceover after the fact. Anyway, the growing season, I believe, ends today. Yep, 11th of fall. Growing season ends today. So I'm probably, you know, I'll let them sow that one more time. I'm gonna turn off sowing for this and for my cotton, however, and for these potatoes, because I don't expect, maybe these might grow in time to be harvested again, but I'm still not too confident about that happening. You know, one thing that I haven't done and really should is I haven't made whatchamacallit, a trading pile. Thinking I might want to do that this winter. Because once winter happens and it gets really cold and all the crops die, I'm thinking I might put my trading stockpile here so that it's kind of close to the entrance to my base. Seems like a good idea, you know. Or I could put it here and put another base entrance right there. Let's do that. Furniture, structure, wooden. I'm gonna do regular wooden doors because I don't need them to be powered. Excellent. Then I can just take out this little field, put in a trading stockpile there, and then like move the crops down a little bit. Although that is fertile soil. And there is no fertile... Yeah, I'm probably going to put it here just because there's no fertile soil here and there is here. Yeah. Whoa. Battery broke. That's no good. Someone fix it. York, fix it. Or Tony fixes it. That works too. Fibrous mechanites. What is that? I feel like it would be a little bit offensive to compare that to a real disease. Pretty sure there's one that's, I don't know, like fibromyalgia or something. I'm not sure what that does, but sounds unpleasant. There's something else that does that too, like you end up with weird fibrous growths on your nervous system. But these are mechanites, which tells me that it's a mechanical infection. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, let's pause the game and make him go to bed. Rest until healed. Health. Makes him really tired. Interesting. Why is he enhanced? Hang on. Fibrous mechanites make you better. That's why his efficiency's up. He doesn't have any, like, yeah, I don't think he has any mechanical parts. Ooh. I'm sorry you insulted Tony. Tony's our other doctor, isn't he? Yeah. Tony's our second doctor. So the girl that you just insulted is gonna be treating you shortly. That's interesting. I've never seen fibrous mechanites. I guess that's a new disease. But seeing as how it's enhanced his moving, manipulation, and filtration, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I'm gonna need to look this up. That's really interesting. I wonder if that's just gonna be like a permanent thing. It does make him more tired. That's kind of annoying. But can it even be treated? Like, he doesn't have a whatchamacallit, a treatment type. He's not building immunity, and he's not injured. Yeah, normally I wouldn't be looking things up while I try to play. But that seems kind of interesting. Doop doop bop doop boop doop ba boop doop bop doop boop dee. Okay. So apparently, fibrous mechanites go away after a certain amount of long time. Um, that's that's kind of weird. Uh, okay. I was almost kind of hoping that they would just make turn him into a mechanical man eventually over time, and then he would have like fully bionic limbs. Although that wouldn't be so good because he's a prostaphobe. Um, that would be interesting if that's what happened. But yeah, how's our base doing? Everything's pretty clean, isn't it? Mathlak's been putting in work. 'Cause apparently, diseases are now affected by base cleanliness, which kinda makes sense. You know, I'm gonna put in a wooden floor here, my little antechamber, because it seems like my antechamber is gonna stay for a while. Alright, well, I almost think it's like a good thing that he got fibrous mechanites. Well, or that the sound didn't work on my previous recording, because now I learned about a brand new disease that I didn't know about called fibrous mechanites. I like saying that word, I don't know why. Fibrous mechanites. Fibrous mechanites. Fibrous mechanites. You know what I should do? I should probably be putting in a couple more heaters, because things are getting a little bit chilly. Thinking like a space heater in Hardy's room would be helpful. Plus he's sick. Maybe I should just like, nah. Then it's in the way of the pool table. I'm gonna stick one in Hardy's room. That'll hopefully get these vents to keep the heat flowing. And there's a grizzly bear attacking one of my chicks. Over here. I don't really care. Again, I got way too many of them. And it has been eaten. There we go. Now we got a heater. Things are warming up a little bit. Yeah, now it's pretty consistently 20 in here. 20 Celsius. Then again, it's kind of, well, it's not warm, but it's not frigid outside. 7 degrees Celsius, so that's not 9 degrees. Yeah, that's, well, like solid 45, 50 Fahrenheit. Like, not t-shirt weather, but, you know. Oh, 12 degrees. Yeah, that's fine. That's like 50 degrees. Maybe a little more. That's a reasonable temperature. Those of you in the south are probably thinking, 50 degrees? Oh my god, that'd be freezing! But I mean, come on. 50 degrees isn't that bad. Like, it's pretty reasonable, actually. What do I want to research next? I'm thinking carpet making, because I've got a lot of cloth left over from making parkas. I'm harvesting more cloth, and I'm probably gonna make a cloth stockpile somewhere here. Yeah, about that big. And this stockpile is going to allow clear all except for resources, raw resources. It's not in raw resources, it's in manufactured, which is odd because it doesn't really get cloth doesn't really get manufactured. As of right now, it's just harvested from plants. I assume eventually it's going to become manufactured, sort of like in how in Dwarf Fortress you gotta plant rope reeds or pigtails, and then you spin them into threads or collect silk. and then you spin them into thread at a loom, and then you process them into thread at a farmer's workshop, and then you spin them into thread, or into cloth at a loom. And we have a crazy squirrel. Slow things down a little bit so we can pay attention. Schaefer, take out that squirrel. Oh, wow. I thought you were going to take it out. Nice shot. Schaefer. You can't carry. Hardy. Once you bring that cloth over, you're gonna grab that squirrel. Go grab that squirrel. Mr. Mild pain. Mechanites. Okay, this is one thing I'm not gonna like about the Mechanites, because Hardy now feels bad because he's sick and he is in some pain because of the Mechanites. So even though his moving and his manipulation and his ticker are just going gangbusters, he's sad because of it. It's kind of obnoxious. And we've got some visitors, so you guys can come chill with us, partake of our food if you wish. Right, I was gonna take down this wall. I don't know if I vocalized my plan to take down that wall, but I want to build that wood floor because it's going to get obnoxious if I can't build into that one little corner. Then I'm going to rebuild that. Mostly I think it would be more expensive to take down the generator than it would the wall. So I'm taking down the wall. One thing I'm kind of sad about is I was not able to well, I've got barely any silver. I wanted to, I mean, for a sick bay, it would be helpful if I could use, silver to make sterile tile. Because, you know, you want things to be sterile in a hospital environment. Keeps the diseases at bay. But, I don't think I have enough silver to do that. So I guess I'm probably going to do that at some point. Ooh, hello, traders. Probably going to do that after I get my little trading beacon here set up and start making some kind of trade good. Oh, Warg is eating something else. Hey, wait, I do have a trade beacon. Okay. I completely forgot about that. Let's go collect stuff, I guess. Because then I can just trade with that. I don't know if I want it to be that far. I might deconstruct it and move it. Yeah, I'm thinking I might have to do that. Stockpile, delete. Okay, I got one component back. How many components did it take to make it? One component, okay. So I didn't lose any components. Happy about that, though components don't seem to be quite as difficult to find as I thought they would be. Who's my trader, by the way? Social. Yep, that would be Hardy. Hardy, go talk to Gray. Let's see what they've got to sell. Can't talk properly because of health. Well, screw you too. Wow, they came with a golden spear. That's kind of cool, I guess. I don't really have anything to sell you guys, do I? Yeah, I've got some chicken eggs. You can have all those. I don't really need them. And they're somewhat expensive, $2 a piece. They're my second most expensive item after components, which I'm not going to sell, because I've only got 7. And I'm probably going to need them. But, hey, 39 silver, not bad. You guys probably want some food for your journey, so have fun. Maybe you might get a couple chickens out of those eggs. Probably would be helpful for you guys. Anyway, I just realized I'm probably... Wait, did I already research hospital beds? I'm not sure if I did. Okay, yeah, I did. That's helpful. Okay, we got some more visitors. Yay. And some cargo pods, and these landed right next to our base, too. Got some corn this time. Alright, get a little variety in our diet. I don't know if I would be a huge fan of it, because I definitely prefer potatoes to corn, personally. But, you know, whatever. I guess my chickens definitely like corn. Jesus, they're destroying that corn. I need to expand my animal zone, I think. How do I do that? I'm pretty sure I've asked how do I do that in literally every single episode since I had animals. Alright, I think it goes animals, animal area 1, manage areas. How do I expand it? Dumping, stockpile, home area. Delete zones. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there's plenty of grass over here. What are you guys chickens talking about? Alright, I'm just gonna expand it this way because it's a little bit closer in this direction. The grasses, I mean. Eh. You even get a coop in this little thing. Alright, one thing I'm kind of annoyed about is that Hardy and the Boomalope just formed a bond. Yeah. It was... not fortuitous. I don't know. During that raid that I mentioned that happened last time I recorded this exact episode, which should have happened about, 4 minutes ago, I think. Right around the time those traders showed up. One thing, I ended up getting to use my Boomalope as a suicide bomber, which worked out surprisingly well. I did burn down a good chunk of my base. Specifically, I think this part got burned down and or exploded, as well as a good chunk of this part. But Tony knifed 2 people to death, and Schaefer got some sweet shots in, and yeah, cool stuff happened during that raid. I'm really sorry. I might post it as like an alternate video, but since there isn't really any commentary, it's not nearly as interesting as it could. Hey, we got another trader. It's not nearly as interesting as it could be. Mostly because it's like, if you look at it without sound, you just see me like pausing and then looking at a specific person for a while, and then looking somewhere else, and then looking back at someone, and then unpausing, and just kind of be like, why is he doing that all the time? And it's because I'm talking during those points of the raid, and I'm trying to like explain what I'm doing so you can see my thought process for defending against your own raids. Sell some more chicken eggs for this guy. And yeah, that doesn't really translate well without sound, as you might imagine. So, yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? Can I make a couch? No. Sadly, I can only make armchairs. Well, I'm gonna put an armchair here, in front of the TV. And eventually I'm gonna put an armchair here and here. then there's at least going to be somewhere people can chill and watch TV. That's one thing they should add to this game, like couches, you know, just like 3x1 couch, for example. Just because, like, watching TV in an armchair is nice, but when you're watching TV, you're probably sitting on a couch, you know, and there's no couches in this game, which is kind of sad. Should also put some chairs around my chess table. Kind of think an armchair there as well. Maybe not, though. Where's Mercy, the cat? Animals. Clear forest, clear forest. Animal. Oh, you're injured. Oh no. You're like getting actively attacked by a rabbit. That's no good. You're gonna need to get fixed up after this, aren't you? Okay, you killed the rabbit, thank God. Let's see here. No, let's do Devil Strand. Why not? Seems like a good idea. Alright, cat. That is currently eating a rabbit corpse. As soon as you finish eating that rabbit corpse, I'm gonna build you like a little cat bed in one of these corners next to a heater. How about like right here? Boom. Little cloth cat bed right next to the heater. Val, are you stealing one of my meat? Alright, that's cool. He's a chief. Black Hyena League. What do they think of me? Oh, they like me. Okay. It's everyone else that doesn't like me. Wow, these guys really don't like me. Riesling Bacchus. That's a familiar name. Okay, Tony, what are you doing? You are... No, why did you just drop all the cloth? Dang it. Okay, Hardy, where's Hardy? How's his health? Next treatment, 20 hours. I'm sorry, Hardy, but you're gonna have to wake up and treat our cat. Because our cat's not doing so hot right now. Bleeding pretty bad. And his jaw don't feel so good. There we go. Good quality cat medicine. Why are you feeding... What? Chick's got its leg torn off. Well, now it's a chicken. Like, fully grown, I think. So you're gonna get slaughtered because you can't move and you need to be fed. Go slaughter. Nice. Good treatment, Hardy. And now I guess York is gonna butcher this hare and then that chicken. This is now going to be... Oh wait, I can't assign it? Dang it, I was gonna assign the animal bed to Mercy. The kitty. Well, alright. Anyway, not a very eventful episode, so I'm probably going to end it here, and hopefully I don't have idiotic amounts of trouble getting sound to work on this one, and then I might just record another episode either later today or tomorrow and start posting them as before, as you know, like the semi-regular thing as opposed to the 2-week break thing. So with that, like, share, comment, subscribe, idea, advise, enjoy my new almost complete sick bay, and I will see you guys later. Oh, and check out my other channels. thinking of doing something with, seeing as how I just pretty much, well, not my other channel, same channels, the other series on the same channel. But since I just finished up my Factorio Let's Play, next one I'm going to start, I think they're still pretty firm on trying to release Factorio 13, version 13, on June 1st, so I'm probably going to start a new Factorio playthrough then. But I was thinking about doing a Let's Play of Life in Bunker. It seems like a fun game. And I might give Timber and Stone a playthrough as well. Haven't played that since version 1.4, but from what I've heard, they've improved it a lot and then made it hard again, like 1.4, so that seems interesting. But anyway, yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe, I do advise, and I will see you guys later. Bye!